Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you do or don't know by now, my name is Bryce Larimer and I am currently literally almost 17 weeks pregnant tomorrow, so I thought it would be fun to do a first trimester pregnancy symptoms video. And I am drinking some coffee. I have written down all my symptoms on my phone, so if I'm looking at my phone, that is going to be why. But we're just kind of chilling, hanging out with the babies. And if you don't know, I am pregnant with twins, so my symptoms may or may not be more severe than others with a singleton baby. I have no idea. It honestly probably just depends on the person and their body, but let me tell you, my pregnant body has not been coping well with being pregnant. I'm just gonna put that out there. So we're just gonna have some coffee and do a little chit chat sit down video about pregnancy symptoms. If you are pregnant, think you might be pregnant, here are some symptoms that hopefully may help you figure that out. Also, I just got this freaking cute shirt. It says Proud Mama. The little rainbow on there. This is from Kohl's, like their maternity section. So I would suggest going, if you have a Kohl's near you, go ahead and check it out because they had some cute shirts. I went and bought myself a buttload of clothes yesterday because I did not have literally anything that fits me. I just can't believe it. Like, we're already almost 17 weeks tomorrow. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into this video. So starting out, let's start very like week 1 to 4. I had no symptoms, literally no symptoms before I took the pregnancy test. My husband and I have been trying to have babies, so I just randomly took a pregnancy test 2 days before I missed period. There was no rhyme or reason why I took it. I literally just took it because I just had so many of the Dollar Tree ones under there. He was at the gym. It was my early morning pee. I just want to point out that this video might be a little TMI for some people, so if you're not down for that, I'm sharing literally everything with you guys, being open and honest. So if you don't want to hear it, go ahead and skip this video. But yeah, like I was saying, weeks 1 through 4, I had no symptoms at all. So weeks 1 through 3, I took the pregnancy test, like I said, 2 days before I missed period, and it came back positive. But yeah, no symptoms at all, just took it just for the fun of it. When I hit 4 weeks in a couple days, I actually spotted, and I went and got my blood drawn on base because they need to verify that you are pregnant with a blood draw, and so it came back positive, and they said, if you start spotting, go ahead and give us a call and we'll see what we can do, yada yada yada. Well, literally the next day I spotted, and there was like a quarter size blood clot that came out, as well as when I wiped, it was like a lighter blood, but it freaked me out because they're like, hey, if you spot, you know, just be concerned. So I called the nurse hotline and they recommended I go into the ER, and I have explained this video on how I found out I was having twins in a different video, so if you want to go ahead and check that out as well. I went to the ER at 7 p.m. at night because I was super concerned. My husband went with me, and that is when we found out that we were having twins, but the babies were healthy, perfectly fine, and there was nothing wrong with them. So spotting is normal. There is a degree to where you should be getting looked at, but if you spot and you just don't feel comfortable with the spotting, then I would highly recommend calling your OB or the nurse hotline or just some type of hotline to help guide you. So that is like one of the first symptoms I had, was actually spotting and having like a quarter-sized blood clot that came out. As soon as week 5 hit, I'm not even kidding you, week 5, like to the day, I started throwing up, like morning sickness galore. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not morning sickness, it's all day 24/7 sickness. So whoever came up with the term morning sickness, I despise you, because I was all prepared to just not feel good in the morning. No, it was all day, every day. I was so sick. I was just shaky, like my face was flush. I could barely like sit away from like a trash can because I just felt like I was gonna throw up. And I actually, one of the days, I threw up 5 different times. Every time I ate, I threw up. So by the end of the day, I was shaking. I did not feel good. So I ended up going to the ER. They actually gave me an IV of fluids, 2 full IV of fluids, but then they also gave me Zofran. And from there on out, I have been on Zofran from weeks 5, until weeks 12, maybe a little more, actually from weeks 5 to week 14, every single day religiously. Zofran is a nausea medication, if you don't know, and your doctor can prescribe that. I got mine prescribed because I severely needed it. I couldn't even hardly make it through work day without just feeling so sick and throwing up. My head has literally been in the toilet like for hours. I would just get home from work, go and sit in the bathroom and just have my head like literally in the toilet for like an hour to 2 hours because I was just so nauseous and throwing up. So like I said, I was on Zofran from 5 weeks all the way up until like about 14 weeks, give or take a few days here and there. And I actually still have Zofran, but I don't take it really anymore. Actually, I haven't taken it for quite a while. I've taken it like once, like maybe last week, but my nausea has lightened up tremendously. So I'm so thankful because I don't think I could be nauseous this entire pregnancy. I've literally been so miserable, and that's like the #1 symptom that I have been like, it's been hard to handle. But I was on 4 milligrams and it wasn't helping, so then I called the nurse hotline and they upped it to 8 milligrams. So I was taking 8 milligrams of Zofran every 8 hours religiously. I was taking that 8 in the morning, then 4 p.m. and then I wouldn't take it again until the next day. I started getting hot flashes, and it's not even hot flashes. I just feel like my body temperature has skyrocketed and is not letting up. I am so freaking hot 24/7, and of course I'm pregnant during the summer, so it's just so miserable. Like my skin feels like it's going to melt because I'm so freaking hot, and I actually keep our house at 62 degrees, and I feel so bad for my husband because he is literally dying. It's so cold, but I cannot sleep like comfortably at all. Like I'm just constantly radiating heat. I'm a freaking heater. I have no idea, but I'm just so hot all the time. I'm so miserable. I'm literally dying of heat, and I can't explain the feeling. Like my hands feel like they're on fire. My entire body, like I would honestly have to sleep naked because I can't sleep with clothes on. It's just way too hot for me. So a little TMI right there. The next symptom I have is these girlies. So the first symptom that I noticed for up here was sore boobs. And when it came to my period, I've never had sore boobs. I've never been that female for during my periods to ever have sore boobs. Just never have. My boobs have been super, super tiny, like small little baby boobs. Like now they are honestly so big to me. Like they're huge. I usually wear a medium-sized sports bra, and now I have to wear larges because it just cuts off my circulation like down here. So I have to get really loose fitted sports bras in order to like not feel like I'm being claustrophobic and feel like I'm being squished up there. But yeah, they are huge. Like it's literally insane. I don't know why. It's just like, damn, where those things growing? Like they're just so big, but they have been sore. They're not really sore, like maybe to the touch a little bit, but honestly not too bad. And then another thing is that my nipples, they just get kind of itchy, and it's like I just gotta like rub them and stuff, but I kind of itch a little bit. Itchy and sore boobs and growing huge. So there's that. Another weird symptom that I was having was like loss or like shortness of breath. I don't know why. It was actually earlier on. I haven't really had that now, but maybe like around week 5 to like 8 maybe. I'm not I can't remember honestly, but like I would get like this feeling in my chest where I can't take a full breath in, and I'm just like had to keep breathing really heavy for like up to 5 minutes, and I have no idea why. It just kind of like was the shortness of breath, not that they're making, I don't know, I have no idea, but that was just kind of one of my symptoms. So I haven't experienced that recently, but I did experience that like 3 different times, and I'd have to like stand there and just kind of like take in deep breaths to kind of open up my airway and my lungs. I have no idea why. Another symptom is mild period cramps, like where you would expect period cramps to be under your tummy. Just super like mild but uncomfortable. Like I could feel it, and it feels like your period is going to be starting, but clearly it's not going to be starting because it's not supposed to. So if it does, you might need to go in and get that checked out. But I had mild period cramps all throughout the first trimester. So if you do have that, it is normal. Here I am today, almost 17 weeks, and they're perfectly fine. Honestly, after the first trimester though, I haven't actually had it recently, like the past like 3 weeks. Another symptom is an itchy tummy. My stomach has been so itchy, and you're not supposed to itch it because then that's what creates like stretch marks even worse. But I think it's because your skin's growing. It's growing at a fast pace than what your body's used to, so it just makes your stomach really, really itchy. And I just like, just sometimes I can't not itch it, and it's normally like right here near my belly button. So itchy, and it still happens to this day. So I think it's just whenever it starts to grow a little bit more and your body's just not used to it, then it's just itchy. I do itch it, but I try to not itch it, but it's just really hard to resist the itch. Another thing, how do I forget about this? I don't even know. This is the last symptom. I am so gassy. I burp so much, it's ridiculous. And it's like loud burps. It's not like a mild, like, it's really loud and obnoxious, and it's so annoying because I'm actually not really a gassy type person, so I don't burp. But ever since I've been pregnant, I burp multiple times a day, super loud, and I'm just like, stop. It's so, I don't know, it's a little annoying. Here I am, and I just burp a lot, so that's another symptom. So far, if I'm not forgetting anything, that is all my symptoms I currently had from weeks 1 to weeks 12 to 13, because usually 13 is the end of the first trimester. That is all the pregnancy symptoms that I've experienced. That honestly I feel like is a lot, because there are some people that don't deal with like any pregnancy symptoms. They have a really easy pregnancy journey. Well, I feel like I've hit a lot of symptoms and I haven't been enjoying it, but now it seems like it's lighting up a little bit, so I'm trying to enjoy it. I'm trying to be happy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because your support means the world to me. I cannot wait to share more of my pregnancy journey with you, as well as share with you guys the twins when they're born. I'm so excited to have this family vlog channel and just to share our life together. We will see you guys in the next video. Bye.